Well, here we are. It's finished. Always, it could have been better. You can see it's got some like little whiteness to it. I waited till the evening time to give it a little extra coat, but it dried really nice. I mean, it's shiny. It's supposed to be like a satin, but I did it up on top, on the bottom. Got the footer all painted on the bottom of it too, just to give it a little something. Cleaned all this up. Like I said, we still got to do caulking around the vents. I've got wooden frames, and then I'm still going to put the insulation to the back side and staple around these frames here. And then right here we are on the fuel tank. This is my fabric hobble. I've got it poked through. I trimmed out around this on the inside. You've seen a picture and a video of it before, but it's a lot more. Now this, you can almost hold on to this with your hand. That's how kind of cold it stays. It's got a fuel source right here. Don't really like that. And then come over here. Now this is fabric hobbled for now. I'm just trying to see what the battery life is. It's still showing full battery. I'm gonna put some connectors on those and build a box over there. And I'm probably gonna take the fuel source and run it from here over to there. Make a little hut, you know, keep it out of the weather. Battery charger with battery, and then have an extra battery ready to go inside in case the power does go off, because it went off for like 2 weeks here. But you can see, you know, I filled it up to that little bottom of that 10-liter line, and that's how much I've used. I've turned it on twice now. One morning I had to turn it on for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. You can see I got all the fittings on there. It's all right as rain. Now on these fittings here, I mean, that's all real cheap stuff for like 80 bucks or whatever it was. I mean, that's awesome. Now, to get those on there, people are complaining that they're junk. I mean, for the money, I ain't complaining. And you just take a little bit of grease and just, I mean, talking just to touch it around through there, and those go on there. You just got to play with them. Now this exhaust here, you can actually hold on to it with your hand. I mean, you can actually hold on to this when it's at 8 kilowatts or whatever. But you got to turn it on high a little bit so it'll kind of clean out the soot. But I noticed you got to take and run this exhaust pipe to where it's at an angle down. You know, it can't have no uphills because it builds up moisture inside of here, and it makes it carbon stick. Now, I'm more than happy with the way it came out, but for the money, I'm not gonna say nothing, because I'm superb on the install. I mean, it's the bare minimum now. You know, if it had a metal fuel tank with a hard line that had compression fittings and a better fuel filter, obvious with a metal tank that you could see through, I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't last forever, but for the money, I'm not gonna say nothing. Basically like an emergency backup heat. I mean, I got a baseboard heater, but it ain't much. And then I use propane too, and when the power went off and stuff like that, I mean, you couldn't even get propane, and you was kind of stuck. So I feel a lot better with this diesel. I'm putting kerosene in it because it don't clog the system up like diesel will. You know, diesel's real sooty, it's not real clean. Kerosene's a pure, cleaner fuel source.